I'd almost forgotten these. There will be time for more games of Saucy Jack once I've dealt with Miss Fry.
I like how they've done the effects
It
of this
won't be
game.
long before my masterpiece will bring her running right into my arms. I look forward to the family reunion.
Just keeping it out of time. So it's a trap, basically. He's saying that it's a trap for Evie, so eventually what's going to happen is she'll be running into his arms, basically into his blade. Is basically what he's saying. Masterpiece is the main trap, and the main trap is her brother, I think. Sometimes you do that and you put it back on again. It works. see throughout the whole lot of Evie. Creepy music kicks in. I like it. The mother of all crimes, Mary Jane Kelly. Jack's latest atrocity must be his last. Evie searches for anything the monster may have overlooked, anything that will help her bring an end to the Ripper's reign of terror.
You damn monster!
Oi! I'm not allowed to tell you. By what right? I am an officer of the law. I am not a member of your secret organization.
Listen to me! Jacob knows.
No, you listen to me. I cannot cover for you much longer. All the evidence points to your brother, your order, you. You need to deliver the Ripper's head on a spike soon, or I'm afraid there'll be nothing to stop my men from arresting you in his stead.
We'll have his head, even if it costs me mine.
The young unfortunate. My father youngest at 25.
He removed her organs, her heart, her dignity. You want me to see you as she did? Imagine the terror she felt. Do you hurt women just to prove you're a man, Jack?
This is horrific, revolting, down no worse describe the savagery displayed here.
The kettle is still warm.
It's still warm. As if she was going to have something.
That is a lot of blood.
The bloodstain has a straight edge on one side, suggesting that an object blocked the splatter.
I can't make sense of these markings from this position.
The door was moved by that spatter. There's blood on the door, a strange symbol that resembles the one above the body. The police must have moved the door when they arrived on the scene.
What's this? Jack must have left these markings for me.
My gift to you, Miss Fry, and more to come, unless you do as Jack says. Follow the trail of blood through the looking glass.
Jack wants me to return to the scene of his first crimes. I will do as you say, Jack, until I find you and send you to your own special hell.
What did you discover?
A message for me. The monster is going to lead me right to him, Inspector. I must return to the locations of the Ripper's first crimes.
Don't let your fury blind you, Miss Fry. I would not lose you, too.
If I do die, Inspector, I will take the Ripper with me. Annie Chapman was murdered near a cemetery in Whitechapel.
Getting close. Which is good. I'm getting close. I just need a little bit more time. Don't worry, Inspector. Annie Chapman's murder scene.
I'm going to have to scare off this lot if I want to investigate in peace. Someone fought here.
The Ripper's first strike did not kill her outright. It was a deep wound that bled profusely.
This is where Jack ripped the life from Miss Chapman's breast. The second victim of his hideous crimes. He cut off her ring finger. So where is the ring?
The Ripper wounded her again here, so she lost a lot of blood, but the injuries were still not fatal. Jack let her flee, only to hunt her down again and again, prolonging her agony. She ran away.
Where does it lead?
The footsteps suggest that she turned around here and gave the amount of blood loss. Given the amount of blood loss, she paused for a moment before fleeing again. Did she stop to face Jack, or to find some place to hide a clue? A third powerful strike, which still did not slay her instantly. Jack must have released her terror as she watched her life slip away.
Damn it! Yet another one.
She fell here, exhausted, terrified and alone. There was no merciful final blow. Jack must have watched as her life drained away in a pool of blood.
Her assassin ring must be here somewhere. Jack wanted to be sure I'd find these rings.
Found it. The raven has left the ring in its nest.
What kind of creed cannot protect its own?
This message was intended first for my brother. Catherine Eddowes was murdered in a small square close to the train tracks.
She's working it out. Guys, she is working this out. She found out that the second message, the message she found, was for her. But then she found that message, and that message was actually intended for her brother first. So, can she figure out where her brother is? Not really. She still needs to find out whereabouts her brother is. Murder scene.
Poor Miss Eddowes' kidney, and the Ripper still runs free. Who will catch
I must find the location where Jack murdered his other victim.
police doing to protect the poor residents of Whitechapel?
She was found here on her back with her throat slit and one ear cut off, her intestines being drawn out and displayed by some fiendish design.
Sin and impurity in our city. We shall petition our most gracious Majesty, Queen Victoria. But what if our petition falls on deaf ears? Who will avenge the blood of these unfortunate victims? I say we must take the law into our own hands. Who is with me? Months ago, the president of our vigilance committee received half of poor Miss Edo's kidney, and the Ripper still runs free. Who will catch him? What are the police doing to protect the poor residents of Whitechapel from this assassin? What has the government done? Let us demand the closure of all wicked houses of sin and impurity in our city.
Signs of a struggle.
Bloodstains on her weapons suggest that Miss Eddowes was fleeing on her hands and knees.
That is a lot of blood.
Eddowes was backed to the wall, bleeding profusely. Jack's cut was deep, perhaps to the abdomen.
Miss Eddowes breathed her last. Humiliated
Jack
and
and
liberated
Miss
by
Eddowes'
Jack.
agony here, throwing her
He wanted to punish my
to the
brother.
ground to perform his macabre ritual mutilations.
Where does it lead?
She jumped over the crate with Jack on her heels. Her wounds was not so deep as to prevent escape yet.
You monster. You murdered every assassin my brother turned against you and your insane creed.
The amount of blood lost suggests that Jack cut Lizzie Stride's throat here, killing her instantly. Kate Eddowes had time to flee.
I should follow these traces.
She leapt over that wall in a desperate attempt to flee the Ripper.
Blood splatters.
This spatter is too small to have come from the victim's wounds. The droplets nearest the haystack suggesting a blood-covered object may have rolled or bounced here from another location.
More blood splatter.
Small droplets of blood, not from the fight. No use poking around the edges. This is going to require a closer look.
Her assassin ring must be here somewhere. 2 assassin's rings. Jack murdered 2 women here.
Found
2
them.
of Jacob's
There, yeah.
initiates.
How many more must die before you see the truth? Yes, your brother didn't listen, so I gave him a double lesson. Your creed failed them, as it failed my mother.
Jack lived around here with his mother as a boy. That's where he's leading me. For Jack, only his mother's death counts as murder. What is this place? The Ripper didn't murder anyone here. What?
I was born here, survived the madhouse and learned from the best, until he betrayed me. Come test your creed against mine.
Go to Jacob! Run, Jack!
The murder of Jack's mother marks the day that the Ripper was born. And he blames my brother, blames the Creed for failing him. What's happening to me?
I should thank you, Evil. Jacob's inspired my act by his treachery. But it's your method that inspired today's masterpiece.
He's inside my head.
Where was Jacob? Gutted my mother. Where was I that dragged me to the madhouse?
Am I losing my mind?
What kind of creature cannot protect its
Face
own?
me, you monster!
A dead creed, that's what.
Control yourself, Evie.
Jacob freed me from the madhouse with him. He saw something, and they knew.
No! Please! Please!
The madhouse. Lambeth Asylum. Jack lures me through the looking glass.
Mother of all crimes. Rightio then. Quest tracker. We have 2 more. It's coming up to the final battle now. So close to the final battle. Between him and Evie. The family reunion. Jack prepares for Evie's arrival and eliminates the members of the medical staff with a living memory of his spent the asylum as a boy. I'm extremely close. I am so close to getting him. The cool thing is you become Jack the Ripper with some parts of the game. And I think that's quite a nice touch. It all comes down to preferably, is it any better than it should be? Don't know.
Now I must erase any trace of my identity. Time to pay a visit to my old doctor. It was time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse. Let's show Dr. Archer what a good surgeon I am. Time to pay a visit to my old doctor. It was time my old nurse paid for her negligence and abuse. Let's show Dr. Archer what a good surgeon I am.
That's how you scare him, Jack the Ripper. There you are.
Director Bradford will be happy to help me erase all mention of my stay in the hospital ledgers. The police mustn't find out I was a patient here. Where can I find the director of this madhouse? Where can I...
Got a burn. One minute, please. Look at that. So, after this, it's just one more. And I am back, and we'll look at the database. People, groups.
Time to prepare for Miss Fry's arrival. Let's let the lunatics out for a stroll.
They won't come near now, because they're so
The
scared.
more the merrier.
Release them. Just release them. Seek out high places to use eagle vision when planning infiltrations and assassinations. Yep. Yes, please.
Back to the beginning, eh, Jack? My brother freed you from this madhouse and made you a witness.
She's on him.
I can't risk being spotted or harming a single police constable.
Are you scared yet? Are you scared yet? Which is scare 200 enemies. See, Jack was born in London.
Jack's trail of death continues.